Hello students, welcome to Umadevi Children Academy. We are discussing the chapter is structure of atom. The topic is shape of the orbitals. So in this the shape of orbital students, we are using some functions. Function means some mathematical functions we are used to identify the probability of electron in the atom. That is called orbital wave functions. Right students? Orbital wave functions. So psi is the wave function, already we know that. And if we plot the graph psi versus radius, the psi means it is one of the mathematical functions to use to identify the probability of electrons, right? If we are using the mathematical function of psi and with the respective radius, we have to find out the probability of the electrons in the atom, students, right? So according to German physicist Max Born, he used the pi as a square. Use the as a square. The why he used the square, because he explained that the probability of electron density is high near to the nucleus. Near to the nucleus, probability of density is high. So that's why he using the value psi square. Right? That is wave function square. And the wave function square means it is the probability of density of electrons. Wave function square means it is the probability density of the electrons at the point. Right, students? So like this, the atom in which the electrons density may be high. The nucleus around in which the probability of electron density is high. Atom near the nucleus, in this nucleus region, probability of electron density is high. So that is he denoted as the psi square or square of wave functions. So first he used the wave of the psi square with radius. He want to determine the what is the shape of 1s and the 2s orbitals. Right, students? So when he plot the graph 1s and 2s orbitals, the different, it may be noted that 1s orbital probability electron density is maximum at the nucleus and it decreases sharply as we move away from it. So first he find out the 1s and 2s probability of electron density. When he find the electrons, the 1s orbitals which are closer to the nucleus, 1s means n is equal to 1, and the next is the n is equal to 2, the second energy of the orbitals. The first energy orbitals, the electron density is high near to the nucleus, electron density is high as compared to the second energy level, because it is very closer to the nucleus. So nuclear interaction is high here, so probability of electron density also high, students. Right, students? To guess orbital, probability of electron density sharply initially decreases, again increases. After that, small reaches maximum, again increases, it approaches to 0. So in this region, the probability of electron density function reduces to 0, called as node or nodal surface. So it means the atoms are there, dear students. The atom in which wherever the electrons are available, that is we call as a probability of electron density, that is psi. The nucleus. Okay. Next, here there is no available of electrons in this region. No available of electrons. This is no available of electron in this region. So this is we call as a node or nodal surface. And again we are got here electrons. We got the here in this region electrons. And this is the 2s. And this is 1s. So students, the how many nodes are there here? Only one node. Between the 2s and 1s, how many node? Only one node is there. In this node, there is no available of electrons. In this node, there is no available of electron. It means there is a gap is exist between the 1s and 2s. That is we call it a node or nodal surface. Right, students? But in case of 3s orbital have a two nodes. 1s have a one node. 2s have a one node. 3s have a two nodes. The nucleus, electrons are available here. 1s. This is 1s. Again there is no available of electrons here. First node, again electrons are available here in this region. This is right. This is 2s. there is no available electrons are here. Next again available of electron. So tell me students, how many nodes are present in the 3s? 3s in which 2 nodes are present. Let me I show you the graph. Okay, look at here students. So 1s orbital, here in this case the indicate the density of electrons is high here, so there is no node is there, that is the 1s orbital. N is equal to 1, L is equal to 0. So in this case there is a electron density is here reaches to 0. Yes, 0. Electron density reaches to 0. So that is we consider as a one node. This is the one node. It means there is no available of electron. That is we call it a node or nodal or nodal surface. Nodes or nodal surface. And the last one students, in this region one node is available here, another node is available here. So it means the probability of electron density is here. There is a 1s. Again this is the second region, the 2s, and this is the third region is the 3s. So it means the between the 1s, 2s and 3s, the how many white portions are there here? 2 white portions. One is here, another is here. Sorry, here. So that means, so here the 2 nodes are available. One is here, another is here. So 2 nodes are available in 3s portions. 2 nodes are available. Right? So here electron density is maximum, that is 1s. Electron density is here, here also electron density is here, again electron density is here. Right, students? So that's why the electron density is here, here is there, here. So maximum electron density is on the 1s region, because electrons are closer to the nucleus, so electron density is maximum here. Right, students? So in 3s region 2 nodes are available. 2s region, 2s orbital, only one node is available, and the for 1s orbital there is no node available here. Right, students? So next is the 1s orbital, 2s and 3s orbital. So 1s orbital, only the white portions are mentioned, only one node exists here, and the here one is here and another is the here. The 2 nodes are there here in 3s orbital. So in which the 2 nodes are available means there is no available of electrons here. Electron density reaches to 0. So that's why, so here the 2 nodes are available in this region. Right, students? Okay students, next is the, so probability of electron densities variation can be visualized in the figure 2.13. in your NCERT you have to see here the electron clouds. You have already seen in the graph, students. And density of the dot region represent the electron probability. That region called as a boundary surface. So whatever the here we have seen, students, the graph. So density of the graph is here. So in this region the density is here, electron density is here, electron density is here, electron density is here. So maximum electron density exists portion we call as a boundary surface. We call as a boundary surface. Because why it is called boundary surface, students? Because from the nucleus, if electrons are present here, it means the nucleus to this electron, the distance is same. Nucleus to this electron, distance is same. Nucleus to this electron, distance is same. Nucleus to this electron, distance is same. So that's why from the nucleus to the outermost portion of the electrons, in which electron density remains constant. So that's why it is called as a boundary surface. Right, students? Or you may use the 1s orbital. If consider the nucleus is here, then the whatever dot portions are there, dot portions are the electrons. So electron from which you may use the any point of the electrons, each and every point of the electron densities remain same and constant. That is called as a boundary surface. Right, students? Boundary surface. So boundary surface diagram in constant probability of density different gives the fairly good representation in the shape of orbital, and the boundary surface, the counter surface is drawn in the space. So orbitals probability of electron density is constant here. So it means, students, the whatever the boundary surface is there, with the help of the boundary surface, we have to determine the shape of the 1s, 2s and the 3s orbitals, right? 1s, 2s and 3s orbital, their shape are determined, or you may say s orbital shape is determined with the help of the boundary surface, right students? Okay, next is the in principle in such boundary surface may be possible, however the orbitals in boundary surface diagram constant probability density. In the boundary surface there is a constant probability density. It means the what I said now, nucleus to the electron distances remain constant. Either you may use any electron, their distance is constant here. The good representation shape of orbitals enclosed in the region volume in which in this volume in which the probability of electron density is very high is 90%. The boundary surface diagram 1s and 2s orbitals are given. So here students, the whatever the boundary surface is there, the boundary surface are mentioned here by the Max Born. So the boundary surface in which the probability of electron density is maximum 90% of electrons are available here. 90% of electrons are available, right students? That is one of the good representation explained by the Max Born. So one in question, why do we not find the boundary surface diagram reason the probability of finding electron is 100%? The answer of this question is the probability density is psi square has always some value. The psi square have some value here students, right? It is a mathematical function, it has some value. However the small it may be at in the finite distance from the nucleus. So whatever the electrons are present, the nucleus is there, nucleus from which electrons in which the finite distance exists students, finite distance are exist. Therefore it is not possible to draw the surface diagram rigid size and the probability of finding electron is 100%. So why we can't find the electrons are 100%? Because the here the nucleus around which electrons are available here. So all the 100% of electrons are cannot be occupied in this region. They may be jump excited state, they may be absorb the energy from the nucleus and jump to the higher energy level, right? So that's why we have to write here the some boundary surface, and the rest of electrons are shifted on the next higher energy level. Electrons are shifted. So that's why the electrons we have to write here the if we write here the boundary surface means the few electrons, approximate 90% of electrons are available in the first region, the rest of electrons are available in the second region, right students? So it means the 90% of electrons are cannot be occupied in the same region, because the when energy required and when energy absorbed, electron jump to the excited state, higher energy level. So that's why electrons are cannot be occupied the 100% in this region students, right students? And one more thing, the two-dimensional sphere like circle, it encloses the region, probability of finding electron is 90%, right? It is enclosed that it is the two-dimensional space. In this two-dimensional space only 90% of electrons are available, not 100%. Remaining electrons are jump to the next energy level, that is the 2s orbitals, right students? So 1s 2s orbitals are the spherical shape. Reality that the whatever the electrons are available based on the node that Max Born has concluded that it is the spherical shape, symmetric, because the symmetry of electrons are shifted, because the boundary surface are there with the contributing the equal attractions are contributed here. Equal attractions are contributed based on the boundary surface. Max Born has concluded that based on the boundary surface electrons are contributing the same attraction to each and every nucleus, each and every electrons. So that's why he concluded that the electrons in the 1s and 2s that is the spherical and symmetric shape. Right, students? And it is observed that in the equal distance and direction. And it is observed the size of the orbital increases. 4s is greater than 3s, 3s is greater than 2s, 2s is greater than 1s. Like the students, already we have seen that now the 3s orbital is greater than the size greater than the 2s, 2s is greater than the 1s, because here the two nodes are available, one node is available, zero node is available here, zero node. So it means here here in this region, this is size is larger as compared to 2s and 3s. Right, students? So this is about the shape of orbital of the s orbital, students. Tomorrow we will discuss the shape of orbital of the p orbitals. Okay, thank you so much.